All right, folks, welcome back to the TNT show. So we're coming out of week 10 of college football. We're going into week 11. We got plenty to talk about, so we're just going to get right into it. Starting off with Auburn and Hugh Freeze. He is out of there, officially fired Sunday morning after they lost to Kentucky 10-3. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised it was that long. I don't know if they were trying to give him the benefit of the doubt or what they were doing, but I mean, you lose to 2-5 Kentucky, you score 3 points. Yeah, I think that he needed to be fired at that point, no matter who you are.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the biggest
Like,
thing
like you said,
is that I think the biggest thing is you just got to hope and pray that you can somehow convince these guys to stay. I mean, if I'm Kim Coleman, I'm probably going to leave because I mean, you're not going to get drafted. I mean, that could suck.
I
So
mean,
it's not a good time to be a coach in the SEC because half of them have been fired.
yeah, they got some open seats, but that's a lot of
Auburn would
expectation.
be a good place to go. I mean, honestly, they've had a very good defense the last. I mean, they've always had a good defense. Their offense has just been very underwhelming the last what couple years.
I think it would be good to
They
go to
haven't
any
had
of
a
these
winning season
schools. It would be
in like
good to
four
go to
years.
any of these schools if, depending on who the coach is, because obviously, depending on the coach, that is going to determine whether a lot of these players are going to stay or leave.
Yeah,
I mean, and that is what it is. You got to think all his recruits that he, wanted to come there, they probably are going to reopen that recruitment now because the coach who they were recruited by, he's gone.
yeah.
But we don't want to get too far into that. Let's just go ahead and get into the slate from week 10.
Yeah, so week 10, Georgia, Florida, that was a pretty good game. Florida just didn't really have enough.
Do you think it was a catch?
I think it was a what?
Do you think it was a catch?
I don't know. I feel like we're going to talk about it on a pod, but I feel like the refs just control way too much.
Oh no, they definitely do.
Like I don't know, but I mean, unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast. I mean, that basically cost Florida the game.
Yeah, I thought they had the upset in them, but that definitely changed.
Yeah, that killed all their
Uh,
momentum.
yeah, definitely changed the outcome for sure.
Um, Georgia can be beat though. I mean, they've had a lot of close games. They just somehow Kirby's, I guess, just a really good coach because man, he can make some adjustments.
I will say that they definitely have the look of a contender for this national championship this year because they've been in some tough situations and they beat some good teams and found a way to beat the good teams also. So hats off, like you
Yeah,
said, to
they
Kirby Smart.
they they find a way to win. Yeah, he makes the adjustments. Obviously, Ohio State blew out Penn State, like you said. It was a close game, and all of a sudden it was 38-10 or 14.
Yeah, I guess Penn State forgot they had a second half to play.
It'd be like that sometimes. You give everything you got, then you ain't got nothing else to give.
Yeah,
Indiana beat the brakes off Maryland. They beat them by like 50.
there's a lot of blowouts.
South Carolina, man, they suck.
Yeah, Yeah, they do.
blown out by Ole Miss. It was a close game at first. I mean, it was 17-7 at halftime. Pretty
Yeah.
close, and then all of a sudden, I mean, South Carolina came out, scored right off the bat, and I guess Ole Miss just was like, you know what, playtime's over. I guess Shane Beamer will be the next one fired.
Oh yeah.
Georgia State upset, got beat by NC State.
I told you, trap game. It was
They just
coming.
didn't. I mean, it was a
I knew
shootout
it was.
essentially. I
Do
mean,
you think? No,
I can't hear you. You're cutting out. Say that one more time.
you go ahead.
I don't know. We might have lost. We might have lost Tavius. I don't know what happened. Anyway, we'll just go through the slate. Texas Vandy, pretty good game. I mean, Texas definitely. Either Texas took their foot off the gas, which it kind of looked like, or Vandy is just made the adjustments because they were onside kick away, and he had it. It just went out of bounds. But
Yep.
again, like you said, you give up 34 points to Arch Manning that has sucked all season long. But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that might have been the nail to Vandy's coffin.
I wasn't surprised that they weren't that much because Vandy's defense, while it is, it's not really elite by any means.
Yeah, I thought Texas had a pretty good defense, but they still gave up 30 points. That's back to back weeks. That I think they've given up some. Yeah, they just gave up 40 to Mississippi State. So
Yeah.
that's back to back 30-point games. So I mean, Texas plays Georgia um, next week. Well, coming into this week. Um, Miami got beat again in overtime. They're done unless they somehow squeeze in.
Possibility, but I personally,
Notre
I feel
Dame,
like if you stack them up against other teams,
yeah,
I don't think the schedule is there.
yeah. I mean, they really don't have. Yeah, I mean that uh, South Florida win doesn't really help them now because they kind of suck.
Yeah, no,
Florida
they don't.
definitely sucks. So Notre Dame continues to win. They beat Boston College. Oklahoma beat Tennessee. Tennessee's done. That's their third loss.
Yep.
Utah beat the brakes off Cincinnati.
Yeah, I didn't see the outcome
They
of that game
clobbered
because
them
they play at 9 o'clock at night.
midnight.
So
West Virginia beat Houston, and Minnie Mahomes got hurt. He was out for the season. I think he tore his ACL or tore something. Jumping into week 11, Georgia plays Mississippi State. It'll be a trap game for Georgia. Mississippi State's been scoring some points.
uh, I mean, maybe, possibly. I'm gonna take Georgia though.
It's at 11 o'clock in Starkville, so
Ooh, I'm gonna still take Georgia.
Vandy's probably going to kill Auburn.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like
Auburn
Vandy.
couldn't even score more than 3 points on Kentucky. Vandy might blow them out here if you wanted me to keep it real with you. Auburn's got a good defense. I just don't know where their head's at right now. So
Yeah, no, I think
who knows? They may come out and beat Vandy. Who knows? They may come out and beat Vandy 45-10. I don't know. You never know. When you fire your coach, all of a sudden
I
these
think it may
interim head
be
coaches,
Vandy. If they beat Vandy, it'll be close. But if they lose, they'll probably lose by like 3 scores.
Oh yeah, I think it's either going to be close or Vandy's just going to absolutely blow them out. But like I said, you bring in these interim coaches, somehow they get these boys fired up. They play
I say
inspired football, and all of a sudden, you done knocked off a top 10 team.
I say Vandy by 100.
I wouldn't be shocked if Auburn beat them. They're gonna have to score some points. Their defense is good enough. That he just ain't gonna run around all over them.
Yeah,
Their defense is too good. LSU, Alabama. Again, I don't know where our heads at. I mean, we just fired our coach. The governor stepped in and said that he'd rather me pick the next coach than our athletic director. They fired him. They fired our offensive coordinator. I don't know what we're fixing to do. Y'all may beat us 45-7. We may not even score.
I don't think they're going to do that. I'll be honest with you.
I wouldn't be shocked if we won.
I think
I
it'll be a
really
close
wouldn't.
game. It'll be a close game. Obviously, this is
Again,
me
you
being
don't know.
biased.
What do you game plan for? Because our running backs coach is the interim coach, so you really don't know what's fixing to happen. I don't know. He may go out there and say, "Look, Nuss, this is it. This is your last game. If you go out here and suck, we got to roll Michael Van Buren and just prepare for next season. We got to see what he's got. See if we need to get a quarterback. He's a senior, so I don't care if you ride the bench or not.
No,
I think
Michael Van
Alabama
Buren,
has to be careful here.
he's a sophomore.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about Nuss. He's a
Oh,
senior,
yeah,
so it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
matter
yeah.
if you put him back on the bench. I mean, he's going pro or going to work at Dollar General or whatever he's going to
That's true.
do.
Yeah, no, I mean, you. I
Alabama's got to be careful here because again, like I said, all of a sudden you promote one of these guys to interim head coach. He's from Louisiana. He's a diehard LSU. He cried when he got promoted. So you never know what's fixing to happen. Who knows? Maybe Nuss comes out here and throws 5 touchdowns and 400 yards. Who knows? I mean, I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
know.
they
I
were
mean,
holding him back. I really don't know.
based on the fact that
You don't know.
y'all don't have an offensive coordinator, y'all don't have a head coach. I feel like there's going.
Again, you don't know. What if he just tells Nuss, look, go out here and play ball? I mean, what do we got to
Well,
lose?
I think there's going to be some fight for sure. I think it'll be close, but I think Bama wins maybe by like 2 scores, just because they're going to have a lot of inexperience as far as like actually game planning. So
I
I mean,
mean, well,
honestly,
I guess on the bright side, you have had 2 weeks to somewhat have some sort of a plan of what you're going to do. But like you said, you don't have a coach. You don't have an offense. I don't even know who's calling the plays. I really don't know. Like I said, I don't know. We may score 7 points. We might score 40. Who knows? They may say, "Look, Nuss, this is it. Go out here, play ball." I don't know.
mm, yeah,
That would
no, give
look
me that.
pretty bad if Alabama got beat. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, I would, especially now.
I mean, you just got beat by a team that doesn't even have a coaching staff.
Yeah, definitely can't have that happen.
Anyway, Indiana plays Penn State. They'll probably beat them by 30, like Ohio State did.
Um, I feel like I got to get back in the upset groove, so I'm gonna pick Penn State, even though they're probably gonna lose by like 50.
I don't even know. They're probably going to score 10 points. Indiana might be better than Ohio State. I mean,
I
they're
don't know about that.
scoring just as many points. They've
Yeah, but
played. You
they
could
both
argue
have
they've played some pretty good teams.
okay. So Indiana has a slightly stronger schedule, but that's only because of Oregon.
No, boy, yeah, because they beat Illinois, but so did Ohio State. But they beat Illinois 63-10. I'm not sure Ohio State did them the same way. I think, but yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. They other than that, they ain't played nobody. Oregon, and they only beat
Exactly.
them by 10.
Exactly.
Texas Tech and BYU. That would be a pretty good game because that's
BYU
Texas
still
Tech only
undefeated.
has one. Yeah, they're undefeated. So,
Ooh, yeah, that game should be pretty good.
um, Texas A&M. Well, they'll probably beat Missouri. Missouri don't have a quarterback, so I don't really know how good their backup is. Again, I don't know if Missouri. I don't know what Missouri looks like with their backup. I don't know.
I don't think they look as
Again,
good.
again, they've had 2 weeks to prepare, and they had a bye week. So, I mean, they are going to play undefeated Texas A&M. So,
Yeah, Texas A&M is pretty good. I don't see Missouri winning
on the
that
bright
game.
side, it's on the bright side. I guess it's a home game for Missouri. I guess you got that. Texas
Yeah, you
A&M's
got
only
that at least.
favored by 7.
They better hope Ahmad Hardy runs for like 500 yards.
Oh man, I don't know. Texas A&M's defense is pretty good, but yeah, yeah, you're just gonna have to hope they can, because that's what Texas A&M is gonna do. Just load the box.
Run the ball.
Oregon, Iowa play. Oregon will probably beat them. Iowa just don't have an offense.
Yeah, they're not a big scoring offense. I don't think they win that game either.
Navy, Notre Dame. Notre Dame will probably kill them. They're favored by 30,
Oh my goodness.
and that's basically it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think we get another good slate until what? Rivalry weekend?
no, week 12 is pretty good. Well, I mean, you got Alabama, Oklahoma, Texas, Georgia. Some pretty
Yeah,
good games
yeah.
there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So basically the last couple of weeks should be pretty good. Because I know Texas plays Texas A&M at the end of the season. And there'll be a lot riding on that game.
Yeah, week 12, you got, well, I don't want to get too far into it, but, yeah, y'all play Oklahoma, Texas, Georgia, Arkansas, LSU, A&M, South Carolina, Florida, Ole Miss. Some pretty good games in week 12 next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically all I got. I mean,
Yeah,
I
no,
wanted to touch on the LSU thing a little bit more.
no, go ahead. We got
I
time. Go
mean,
ahead.
it's tough to really know what you're gonna do. I mean, you have nothing to lose. I mean, I guess other than recruits, but like I said, man, you really don't know. It's hard to
True.
tell. I think if you're Alabama, you just got to stay a little disciplined and not go in and be like, okay, LSU, they just fired their coach, their offensive coordinator. They don't let everybody go. So I don't know. I don't really know what you game plan for.
Um, yes, like you said, it's gonna be hard to game plan for
It's hard to
an
game plan for the
offense.
unknown. You don't know.
Yeah, you have no idea what that
You
offense
don't
is
know
gonna
what
look like.
plays they're gonna call. You don't know. Well, if all we're gonna do is throw screen passes, y'all are gonna beat us. It doesn't matter if we have a coach or not. I'm
I
telling you,
doubt
if
they
I
do
was
that.
the coach, I'm telling us go out there and just play.
Yeah,
This
I
is
was gonna
it.
say I doubt they do that because a lot of times when those interim coaches come in, they pull out all the stops. They calling all the trick plays. They're doing the fumarooskies. They doing all that.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You never know what we're fixing to do. It could be good. It could be bad. Like I said, we have nothing to lose. I mean, you could
Exactly.
really disrupt college football right here, beating Alabama, because that would be a tough loss for Alabama. I don't think it would keep them out of the playoffs. I don't know. It might. That'd be a tough loss to take.
I think it could.
Especially now that they fired their coach, they fired their offensive coordinator, they fired everybody. So I mean, losing would be kind of tough. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Alabama's just got to be careful. You never know. Like you said, these interim coaches, sometimes some of these kids be playing inspired football. It happened a couple years ago when they fired Les Miles and they hired Coach O. We won some big games,
Yeah.
and they hired him, and then first season, well, it was kind of shaky, and we won the national championship. So I don't know. I hope we beat you 45-3. We might not.
I mean,
We might get beaten 45-3, but
I was about
I
to say
guess
I
it just
don't.
depends on where these guys, where their heads are at. What's the culture down there? Where's have people checked out? I guess because some of it. I mean, the season's over, the playoffs that ship sailed. I would imagine, right? There's no chance.
No, I mean their
Well,
season's pretty much over.
is it though? Because if we beat, yeah, I don't even know if it'd be possible. I mean, I guess anything's possible.
I think a lot would have to happen for them to do that.
So yeah, I guess at this point you're just ruining people's chances.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's basically all I got. Unless,
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much
yeah,
it
that's
for me.
basically all I got.
Um, yeah, that pretty much does it for this episode. I don't know if anybody's seen or keeps up with the Heisman race, but right now Julian Sayin is in the lead by like a slim margin. I think he's plus 125. Ty Simpson's like I want to say 250, 225, somewhere in that area. And Mendoza's like a solid third, but there's like a big gap between him and Ty Simpson. Not a big gap. It's like 100. He's like plus 300, I think.
Yeah, I mean it's changing every week. There's really not just a clear cut winner.
I
But I will
think,
say Ohio State's opened up their offense a lot more these last couple weeks. So you're kind of starting to see Julian Sayin playing and actually scoring some points and making the big plays.
yeah,
I wouldn't be shocked if Jeremiah Smith won if he just wanted me to keep it real with you.
he won't, though. His numbers aren't
Yeah, well, yeah, they're kind of
where
blowing
they
people
should
out.
be.
They're
Yeah.
kind of blowing people out, so they're really not. They're really not, utilizing him. But he's gonna be a first round pick anyway, so it don't really matter. It don't really matter.
Yeah,
He
no,
could
he's
opt out next. He could
definitely.
opt out next season like Jamar did and just
Yeah,
go
he's
pro.
he's for sure. He's for sure top. He's locked. I'd probably say top two, depending on who's picking in the top five. He's
Yeah, yeah.
They said he could have went to the draft last year and been top five for sure, no doubt.
Oh, for sure. Probably no doubt about it.
But
But yeah,
enough with
that's all we
the
got.
enough rambling from us. That'll pretty much do it for this episode, and we'll catch y'all in the next one.